That was Jacob.
Come to me.
It's video that's hard to watch. A cop shot by his boss 8 times while they were on duty, and the officer who pulled the trigger never faced charges.
Now the former prosecutor says she thinks he should have. Tonight she's speaking only to Target 7's Nancy Laughlin about why that never happened.
Jacob, man, in there, bro. I thought you were a bad guy.
2 lives changed forever. January 2015. Then APD Lieutenant Greg Brackle shot his own detective, Jacob Grant, at least 8 times during a botched drug bust. The district attorney at the time never filed charges and passed it off to the Attorney General's office.
It's very difficult to prosecute a law enforcement officer.
Now Carrie Brandenburg is saying she wanted to file charges against Lieutenant Brackle, serious felony charges. So why didn't she?
It wasn't a one-person job to do because I had my day job as well.
The former DA says her office was considering a number of charges, and suddenly work on the case stopped.
Basically, we lost 3 people in a very short period of time.
She says work stopped because 2 of her lead prosecutors got cancer and a 3rd deputy DA died.
You know, we were really strapped.
So strapped, she decided her office couldn't handle the high-profile case. A top prosecutor says if Carrie Brandenburg wanted to file charges, she could have found a way.
She has over 100 attorneys in that office that she could have either personally done the case if she thought charging was appropriate or assigned it to one of them. She didn't do that.
In August of 2016, Brandenburg asked the Attorney General to take over the case involving Brackle. They did.
That seemed like the best resolution for the office.
This 2016 letter from Brandenburg to Sharon Pino at the AG's office, obtained by Target 7, shows Brandenburg did consider serious charges, saying Brackle was not acting lawfully in the role of a law enforcement officer when he entered the scene and began shooting.
She indicated several times she wanted to proceed with charging, but that's not what she did.
Attorneys at the AG's office reviewed the case, looking, they say, at any and all possible charges Greg Brackle could face. Last month, the Attorney General said he would not charge the former APD lieutenant.
I really want to impress. I'm not criticizing the decision not to prosecute. My only concern was I didn't want anyone to think I handed off a case after the statute ran. It's not true.
And that's another dispute between Brandenburg and the AG's office. Brandenburg wanted to file charges for a felony conviction against Lieutenant Brackle, but the Attorney General said the charges she was considering by law couldn't be used against a cop. The AG said by the time they got the case, the window of opportunity to file a misdemeanor charge had closed because of the statute of limitations. And the criticism from the former DA Brandenburg isn't sitting well with the Attorney General's office.
So what does the victim, Jacob Grant, want? He told me now what he said in 2016 when I interviewed him in the hospital, that he did not want Greg Brackle to face criminal charges, but wanted to make sure Brackle could never be a cop again. Jacob Grant has now moved out of state. He says he is trying to move on with his life and will have a lifetime of injuries. For Target 7, I'm Nancy Laughlin.